hope this video finds you well. It is so often that we get calls from people who've been involved in accidents, or we hear about people who've been involved in accidents, and the person who caused the accident either left the scene or has no insurance. And what's unfortunate about these situations is that it's not uncommon for people to think there's nothing they can do. Their perspective is oftentimes, well, because the other person left, and because they caused the accident, there's nothing we can do to collect anymore. And this couldn't be further from the truth. And so I wanted to spend just a moment of your time this morning talking about why that isn't true. The reason that isn't true is that in Missouri, every auto policy is required to have what's called uninsured motorist coverage, or what you might otherwise hear as UM coverage. This coverage is particularly important if you're involved in an accident in which somebody either left the scene or the person had no insurance coverage at all. Now, for most policies that exist in Missouri, what we oftentimes see is people have state minimum uninsured motorist coverage. And what that means is that you're probably not going to have any more than $25,000 per person who was injured in the accident, or more than $50,000 for everybody who was injured in the accident. Now, the reason that's important is because that's very low coverage. If you're involved in an accident and you have injuries that are critical, life-changing, or really causing a lot of pain and suffering, that might not be enough to cover all the harms and losses that you experience. So if I can just give one bit of suggestion this morning, what I'd like for you to do is just consider looking at your policy, seeing what UM coverage you have, and potentially increasing it if you find that you have too little UM coverage. What you don't want to have happen is that you get really hurt in an accident that somebody else caused, they leave the scene or they have no insurance, and you're stuck with no other option other than the potential low coverage that you have. Thank you for tuning in. Look forward to talking with you again.